I know she'll be an asset to my ministry, as well as a great wife and mother. God, as I sat there and just waited for God to embrace and approve my recommendation, his answer, like dynamite, exploded in my ear as it violently ripped my expectations to pieces. For he said to me, Hosea, I know the girl about whom you speak. I know her pedigree. I know about all of her noble credentials. And you are right. She will make somebody a great wife. But Hosea, she's not the one that I have in mind. In fact, the girl I have in mind, she doesn't have the noble qualities of that girl. She doesn't come out of a rich Jewish background. She's never been to any of your crusades. In fact, you can find her up at the pagan temple. Hosea, I said, yes, she's a hoochie. I said, she's a what? He said, she's a prostitute. I said, God, let me see if I can get this right. Let me see if I got this straight. You are asking me, the preacher, to marry a hoochie? He said, yes, that's what I'm. Listen, do I have to explain to you how I felt? How would you feel? I know God has always asked his servants to do some strange things. I remember he asked Isaiah to walk the streets naked for 3 years. He asked Jeremiah to walk with a yoke around his shoulder for many years. He has Ezekiel make a fool out of himself, preaching the dead, dry bones in the valley. But never had he asked anybody to do what he asked me to do. To hook up with a hoochie. God, I can't tell you how thrown I am. See, I thought it'd be all good to let a omnicompetent God personally select my bride. Because I just knew you'd pick the best. And here you talking about, I don't know. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can do that. There was caught between my unwavering loyalty to Yahweh in a mortal battle with my inflexible discipline of Jewish training. There I was wanting to please God, but how could I, a Jew, do what he was asking me to do and maintain respectability? So after much deliberation, I gave my verdict. My verdict was, not willing. I was not willing to dishonor my heritage. I was not willing to dishonor and disgrace my religion. I was not willing to bring this shame upon the prophetic fraternity. I was not willing to bring this infamous, scandalous act upon the people of Judah. So I said to God, I can't do it. I'm not willing. I said to him, I know you, God. I know you're the biggest, baddest thing in this world. And I know you could break me like a toothpick. But I'd rather die. I'd rather die with dignity than to live in disgrace. Die, yes, death. That's my choice. You made me a free moral agent. You told me I had the right to choose. I choose to die. So I stood up, got ready to die. If you tell God you're going to die, you better get ready. I got ready to die. I said, come on, death. I had heard that death rides a pale horse. I had heard that death wields a long, double-edged steel blade. I heard that death makes quick work of his prey. So I closed my eyes to get ready because I didn't want to see the gruesome results of death dismembering the properties of my body. I got ready to die. Come on, death, get it over with. But after I had stood there for what seemed like an eternity, I opened one eye and then the other eye to see if I could see death charging. Death was nowhere in sight. So as I prepared to slowly and discreetly